Thank you for that introduction. I'm here today to talk about workplace bullying. While most people think of bullies as kids, bullying doesn't end with school. Childhood bullies often grow up and become office bullies. In fact, the Workplace Bullying Institute estimates that up to 1/3 of employees are the victim of workplace bullying. In April 1999, Pierre LeBron, a transportation worker who was the target of persistent bullying by his coworkers and unable to take it any longer, compiled a list of coworkers before setting out on a deadly rampage. He shot 6, killed 4, and then turned the gun on himself. The outcome of this is more extreme, but it happens. When I was 20, I took a job for a well-respected neurologist, and shortly after I started, the office manager, who by the way was the doctor's wife, would shout obscenities from across the office. She would belittle coworkers in front of everyone. I was young and really wanted to keep my job, so I didn't say anything. I simply gathered my belongings and walked out, so it can happen to anyone at any time. So what exactly is workplace bullying? Would you report it? Would you know you were being bullied? There are many forms of workplace bullying, as these forms are the purpose of lowering one's self-esteem, making someone feel less important and undervalued. Here are a few signs of workplace bullying. Verbal abuse, repeatedly being singled out for unjustified criticism or blame, and physical threats. Psychological harassment, deliberately changing the victim's tasks or schedules in order to make work difficult to complete. A workplace bully that would sometimes perform these actions in front of a group of customers as a way to further humiliate and belittle the victim. So who are these bullies and who do they target? Most often we consider workplace bullies those that are in positions of power. According to the survey done by the Workplace Bullying Institute in 2014, bosses ranked at 56%, coworkers at 33%, and multiple subordinates at 11%. The gender makeup, male bullies came in at 69%, 57 of their targets were females, 43 of their targets were males. Female bullies came in at 31%, 68 of their targets were female, and 32% of their targets were males. So why is workplace bullying so prevalent? It's a serious issue that I don't think gets enough attention, considering how big of the problem is. I was really shocked and surprised when I learned how often workplace bullying takes place. In the survey conducted by the Workplace Bullying Institute, 27% of Americans have suffered abusive conduct at work, 21% have witnessed bullying, 38% of coworkers did nothing, and most employers either deny or discount the bullying. What can I do if I'm being bullied? Put your health before anything else. Document everything. Think and operate strategically. Seek, but do not depend on support from other managers or trade union. Equip yourself with your employer's policies and procedures and make sure that you follow them and encourage others to do the same. As I have discussed the forms of bullying, who the bullies are and who they are targeting and why it happens, we may be a little more educated about bullying in the workplace. In the end, bullies hurt the bottom line and the outcome can be tragic or fatal. Workplace bullying needs to be dealt with so that with fairness, equality, and integrity can be restored to the workplace. Up next, Jay Alexander will be speaking to you about law enforcement's perspectives on bullying. Thank you.